Hello everyone and welcome to this Let's Build of this beautiful house. And no, you are not missing something. I thought I was recording. It turns out I wasn't. So that happened. But basically, the house is... what is it actually? It has 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, I think, so technically you could fit in a rather big family here. There's also a basement, and I usually don't do basements that much, but I do think it turned out great in terms of size. Layout, not so much, but there's a gym down there, there is a photo studio if you want that. Basically there's a lot of space, so you can customize it however you want yourself. But like I said, I was really happy with the build, like how the house turned out, and I did not want to redo it. So I was like, I'm just gonna salvage the situation and just go with it. So this is the build. Now the bathroom here has a black and white theme, and I still don't know how to place mirrors, obviously, because there's some kind of like, I know you can like put them up and down, but I have a Nordic keyboard, so yeah, I don't know. And like this entire build was very weird because nothing placed the way I wanted it to. I never had those issues before, but nothing placed the way I wanted it to. I'm like, why can't I place it closer to the wall? Like, why? It's so annoying. Like, why do you have to argue with me, game? Why? But anyway, like it turned out okay-ish. The living room was a hell. Like it was a struggle to get it to work. And here's the master bedroom, which I also struggled a bit, like, because I didn't want to change the doors, but I ended up changing the doors anyway, like you see there. That little nook there was supposed to be for like a closet, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that didn't happen because I had to move the door there, otherwise I couldn't place the bed. At first I was gonna place the bed like parallel or like opposite of the windows, but then I was like, it kind of makes the room look smaller, like it's becomes so compressed. So I ended up changing the bed, and I think the room looks a lot bigger. And I really wanted like so you could work from the living room, from the bedroom. So that's why there's a PC there, but I kind of didn't want to like obscure the windows, so I ended up putting like as you see there, like a glass desk, and some mirrors. At first I was gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna include those mirrors that are like on the side of there, but I kind of thought it added something. Like I don't know why, it's just it looked cool, like it added something to the room, so I didn't want to remove it. And here I'm just trying to place stuff on top of the shelf so it doesn't look too empty. I ended up placing a lot of cat items and dog items and stuff, so yeah. If you don't like dogs or cats, then you might have an issue. Like here, you can see I'm struggling with placing stuff. Like, it doesn't work. Why can't I place stuff? It's pissing me off. Struggles. I was trying to find some decorations that could fit, because I didn't want the room to look so empty and barren. Because that's a risk when you're building the houses, that they look so empty because you don't have nothing to compare them to. Like, if you're renovating your own house, you know what you like and all that crap. But otherwise you don't. It's like you're just making an empty shell of a house. Without decorations, it's nothing. I actually really like this little firehouse lamp, so I put it there, because I thought it adds character. It adds something to the house. So I'm gonna keep it. Okay. And I just added like a little candle or like incense on the table. That's a really hideous lamp, by the way, but you know what? I don't care. And I also sized down those lamps, which I'm not sure why I did, but they're sized down. I'll assume that the person who wants to move into this house has a cat. I'll assume. So I did add some cat stuff. And here's like the master bathroom. So it's gonna have a toilet, it has a bathtub, it has a sink, the basic stuff, you know. And I actually really like the lights I put in here later on. You're gonna see what I mean. They're not the classical lights, but I think they work. And they do add like a good amount of light anyway, but they do give you like some kind of something extra which you don't always see. But I'm not gonna add them in just now. I think I'll add them in later. I think when I'm doing the other bedroom maybe. And here I'm just trying to like fit in some flowers and stuff to make it look alive. I just didn't like how it looked. Like, I thought it looked so bad and weird, and it's like, oh, why does it only look good when other people do it and not me? It's so annoying. I want to be good at building houses too. Why? Why can't I be good at building houses? And now, I think that's it with that room, and I ended up going on to the other bedroom. So I wanted some curtains. Like, imagine the curtain railing is like going through the entire thing. Obviously it doesn't, but you know, let's imagine. It's Sims, okay? Let's imagine. And I didn't want the room to look so barren here either. Like, I didn't want it to look so empty. I wanted to have some type of character, even if it didn't really have it. I just wanted something. And I thought, oh yeah, it looks so cramped. Like, it looks so so cramped together. So I tried changing it, and I was like, it doesn't work. And then I had to change the door, and nothing works for me this build. It's like, just nothing works. Nothing. Like, see, nothing. I have to change them. Then I changed them back to the original position because I was like, this looks better. It looks like the room is bigger, and I think that's true. And I decided that, okay, I'm gonna have some accent colors in this room. So there's gonna be like some dark bluish tone to a lot of these, to a lot of the things in the bedroom. These are the lights I was talking about. I really like them. Like, they look really good. I think they're just a power grid. So really, they shouldn't look good, but they do. And then I added some other lights so it looks a bit more decent, and yeah. And I also added the rice balls? Those, yeah. The paper lanterns. I just thought that they looked good. I don't know why. It was like, they look good. And I added some like some accent colors in like blue. Changed the drapes to like some aqua color. I don't know what color it is. But I thought it looks good. And here I'm just placing an easel and trying to finish up the balcony. I will say though, I'm not fully happy with this balcony because it looks very empty. It looks like it looks like a missed potential. But I guess if you were playing this, maybe you can do something else with it if you want. Or maybe it's just supposed to look like that. I don't know. It's hard to know. I knew I wanted a carpet there though, because I feel like it's going to be echoing otherwise. And of course a railing so you don't fall down and die. Although to be fair, if you're an idiot, you can probably fall down even with the railing. No hate. Just depends how dumb you are and how much of a daredevil you are. Just saying. So here I'm just trying to figure out like what to do with the hallway. So I'm decorating the hallway as much as I can. I think anyway. Yeah, I'm putting up some paintings. I thought it looked very bare at that time, so I was like, I need to put something in. Like, plants is a good option. So I sized that up and I quite like it actually. It looks kind of interesting. Like lilies, I think. And just like a side table. And once again, I've had issues placing up the shoe rack later on. Because it just didn't fit. I'm like, why doesn't it fit? Why do I have so much issues today out of all this freaking days? Why do I have issues today? I just couldn't get it to work. Like, look here. Like, yeah, it just doesn't line up. And I'm like, oh, why doesn't it work? I don't want it to be so far away from the wall. Just nothing works. Like, why? Why does nothing work? So I thought, could I place it somewhere else? No, it looks weird. So I ended up just placing them there and that's it. And in the living room, I tried to experiment a bit with the sofas. Like, how do I best make the sofa look good in this room? Because the room is small-ish. It's not small, but it's not the biggest room ever. And I realized there's no real good sofas in the game the game packs I have. So I was just trying to like play around a bit with all the stuff. It just didn't work. I thought I could place it like that and then maybe have a table behind it. No, did not work. I did not like it. Ended up with a normal sofa. Gonna make like a sofa group thingy. Just angle them a bit. Yeah, like that. I was still on to that idea of having something behind the sofa, but it just didn't look good. Placing out those, thinking maybe that will look good. It does not look good. Nothing looks good. I'm kind of upset now, as you can tell. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it like an old-fashioned way. Placed out some of those. I do not keep them. I do not keep those armchairs. I do remove them. and I tried to get a stereo onto the thingy, and it didn't work. I'm like, what's your issue? Like, I don't think you're supposed to put it on the ground, are you? I don't know if you are, I'm sorry, but I just... Like, a lot of things just didn't work today, okay? And, like, I don't like how this looks, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna remove the fireplace. And I placed out a different sofa, and I think I'll keep it like that. Yeah, and just place out a little table in front of it, and it's very simple, and then there's a TV on top. That's it. I'm not actually sure if you could place a TV on top of a fireplace. Wouldn't it, like, start burning? Or, like, melt? Or it doesn't get that hot? I'm not sure, but I don't feel like trying that out, you know. It's a decent sized TV. I have no idea if it clips through the ceiling. Probably it does. And yeah. By the way, if you're playing this? What? If you're watching this, try to find the item that I placed out that doesn't make any effing sense, and comment below where you saw it and what it is. I dare you. It was pretty obvious. I dare you. That would be fun, right? Having a bit of competition. And I ended up placing a cat bed there and like some clawing trees and yeah. Because I feel like cats like to claw on everything, so you better come prepared. Now this flooring was just supposed to be a placeholder, but I ended up quite liking it. I was like, oh, this looks like it could work. And this outdoor area is basically just like a dining table area. I'll place out some fairy lights, I think, and it looks kind of okay-ish. Just to lighten it up and like those in the corners. I'm not sure if I went overboard with that. I think I did, but you know, I rest my case. It's good. It's good. And yeah, these are the fairy lights, and I tried to like get them to work and connect, and it didn't. I'm like, getting a bit frustrated here. So I think I ended up moving them closer together in general. Yeah, like that. So I still think it looks good. It doesn't look bad. And here I'm just changing the lights. Because like I said, I hate the like regular saucer lights. Like absolutely hate them. They look so ugly, and I'm just so fed up with them. They're just really ugly. And here I'm just trying to change the wallpaper, because I don't like it when there's just plain white. I want something different, and I think I ended up taking this one. Yeah, the one that's there. I don't think you quite... Did I just... I think I did wrong. Because I think there is a portion there by the side which doesn't change the wallpaper, because I don't think it belongs to the same room because of some effed up reason. I don't think that wallpaper changed for that. But in general, I really like the wallpaper because it kind of shimmers in the game, if you think about it, like if you look. And this is the basement I was talking about. It looks better in the finalized version, I promise. But I think I was thinking we'd have it like a gym. And then I ended up putting the photo studio there, and like, I thought like, okay, game thing. Like we could have a game night or something in the game. That would be great. So I placed that, and then I thought like, oh, could I have a bar? But I didn't quite like how everything fitted together, so I ended up changing the doorway to the bathroom through the gym, changing a bit of the flooring, and yeah, you know, just making edits as I went along. And I felt like a carpet is a good thing to have in a basement, because it makes the room more soft, because a basement is usually very harsh and like cold, right? So like having a carpet makes it look more soft, I guess. And this is a full-sized bathroom, technically. It has everything you need. And here I'm also placing out like a mat. But then I was like, wait, that's a mat on a mat. That doesn't look any good. And then I placed out another mat on top of that mat, so it would be some kind of contrast. And now, of course, I need to change the lights, because, you know, why not? I'm not so pleased with the lights that are in the big room, for many reasons. I placed them on the wall, and I think I placed them like too close together. So I think it looks weird. But you know, you never really play with like raised up walls anyway, so maybe it will be fine. Maybe, I hope. And then I was like, oh, I need to do landscaping. Great. So I ended up just placing a lot of bushes and a lot of things to make it work. And I feel like I kind of went overboard at one point, because it's like, are there really this many different bushes growing around like a place? Like, really? Is it? And yeah, I'm not sure if there are that many bushes growing like that. But you know, what to do. And I feel like this video is running out, like it's a lot of time just being poofed into thin air. And I did speed this up a lot. So you can imagine, like, this build took forever. I quite like it. Like, I do like it. And the landscaping is also very simple. Basically just changing stuff, adding dirt underneath the plants to make it look like it's more alive. You know, all that good stuff to make a house look good, basically. What the hell am I trying to say even? I don't know. And here I'm just trying to finish up the house. And I had to move the stairs a bit so I could put on the railing around the house. Yeah, the white thing that you see. Like, I had to change that so it actually fits, because, I don't know, it's some kind of bug that says you can't do it when a staircase is next to it. But yeah, this is the house, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for screenshots at the end. So yeah, bye-bye.